And they're off for the 26th running of the Bet365 Morebattle Hurdle. And they have 8 hurdles to cross, and it is Bertie's Ballet, the first to show, with the blue-jacketed Laffy. Hot Fuss just in behind them with Spectacular Sunrise, Dedicated Hero. They're followed by Captain Hugo. Cracking Rhapsody is going the shortest way. Jet to Vegas to the outside with the white cap. Wise Eagle settling down in mid-division. Then Lucky Manifest, and they're streaming over hurdle number 1. Quavice disputes last place with Heart Above. Approaching the turn in, it is Bertie's Ballet, the leader. Laffy second, Hot Fuss in third, Spectacular Sunrise 4, Dedicated Hero 5. Then Jet to Vegas, followed by Wise Eagle, Cracking Rhapsody. Captain Hugo, pink-jacketed runner, is halfway down the field. City of Diamonds also holds a midfield sit. To the outside of that one is Hamlet's Knight as they cross the first hurdle in the straight. Serious Operator, Black Jacket, is with Bespoke Taylor, and they are being followed towards the next hurdle by City of Diamonds, and out wide is Serious Challenge, and right at the back end of the field is Quavice. Heading now towards the third, and it is Bertie's Ballet, the leader, with Laffy close up to the outside as they approach the hurdle in front of the stands. Spectacular Sunrise, Hot Fuzz are next as they jump it, and they are being followed to the wide outside by Jet to Vegas, who went out to the right. Wise Eagle mid-division with Dedicated Hero. Then after these is Cracking Rhapsody, followed by Captain Hugo. They go out of the straight in front of Hamlet's Knight, and then Serious Operator. Further back to City of Diamonds and Lucky Manifest. Yellow Jacket is Serious Challenge to the outside. Bespoke Taylor, Heart Above, and Quavice to the last few. Now they move on into the back straight. Another 5 hurdles to jump, and it is Laffy, the leader. Bertie's Ballet in second. Spectacular Sunrise, who was pretty solid before the off, is in third. Hot Fuss on the inside. Hot Fuss being followed to the wide outside by Jet to Vegas as they jump that hurdle. Wise Eagle's not too far off the leaders. Then Cracking Rhapsody in company with Captain Hugo. Up along the inner, Serious Operator in the black colours, and out wide is Hamlet's Knight as they keep close company on the run towards the final hurdle down the back. Quavice at the moment is at the back end of the field. Laffy is the leader as they jump the final hurdle down the far side. Spectacular Sunrise is in second. Jet to Vegas is holding third, and then Dedicated Hero, Wise Eagle, Hamlet's Knight, Captain Hugo. One on the retreat there is Bertie's Ballet. Hot Fuzz also on the retreat. Hamlet's Knight trying to make ground. Serious Challenge is making ground. Cracking Rhapsody mid-division with City of Diamonds as they jump the hurdle down the side. Quavice red colours has passed a few, then Bespoke Taylor, Hot Fuss, and then comes Bertie's Ballet, followed by Heart Above and Serious Operator. Laffy is the leader as they approach the final bend. 3 furlongs to go and 2 hurdles to jump. Spectacular Sunrise second place. Jet to Vegas to the outside. Wise Eagle and Captain Hugo, they're all queuing up here behind the leaders as they jump the second last. Then Dedicated Hero, Cracking Rhapsody is on this hat-trick mission in the Morebattle, is driven along to the inside, would be about 3 or 4 lengths down. On the run down towards the last hurdle, it's Laffy the leader. Serious Challenge is just living up to his name on the outside. Serious Challenge, Captain Hugo, and Quavice is coming there with a run. Wise Eagle just in behind them. Here's the final hurdle in the Morebattle then. Little in it, over the last, over on the far side, Serious Challenge, Captain Hugo on the near side, and these two have a tremendous duel. Captain Hugo now just getting on top, close home. It's Captain Hugo, the winner of the Morebattle. Captain Hugo beats Serious Challenge, Wise Eagle third, and Quavice is fourth.
Captain Hugo has won here, 14-1 for Sean Houlihan and the Hobbs and White training team. Scrimgeours, Mikel and White, the winning owners. Serious Challenge second, 16. Wise Eagle a good run in third, 16. Quavice covered a lot of ground round the outside, has finished fourth at 7-1. All 17 ran. We'll pick it up 3 out here. Daryl Jacob to talk us through the closing stages. Then some bits and pieces from Josh.
Yeah, look, it was a great run. We said that there was going to be plenty of pace on in the race, and the ideal position was exactly where Sean Houlihan was the whole way around, mid-division, 1 off the rail, just creeping away nice and quietly. And here, look, he was thrown in. It was handicap debut today, but I thought he was very professional. He settled really well. They didn't go hard early doors, but this is here just turned into the home straight where Sean's just in behind a few horses here, and he had to squeeze to make a little bit of room for himself. He's come in here just to get that nice little bit of a gap through coming here on the rail, and then he's be able to come out. It was a good performance. This horse has got a real nice profile in the past, and you know, he had to dig deep, but you know, I know Philip Hobbs and Johnson White, they've always thought a little bit about this horse, and it was a shame that he fell when he was getting competitive last time at Musselburgh. But you can see Harry Skelton on the outside, and Covis is just coming, settled in down the inside and made the ground up coming out around the outside, coming home, and just didn't quite find as much as Harry thought he was going to find towards the end. But look, I think the horse, the winner is a good improving horse, and a seriously good run by the horse in second. Serious challenge, Johnny Burke and Fergal O'Brien.
What did the numbers tell us, Josh?
Well, it tells us that it was relatively a sort of typical kind of Morebattle Hurdle to some extent, with the winner coming home with a finishing speed percentage of just over 100. More of those in behind, though, also finishing with a good effort. Serious challenge, finishing speed percentage of 102, Wise Eagle 100. And to some extent, they didn't go quite as hard at the very early stage of this race that they tend to do. Traditionally, you sort of see that jostling for position, particularly on that downhill run following the start, where they're going about sort of 14-second furlongs. They didn't do that today, but then they did get sort of racing a long way out, and the winner, Captain Hugo, has done very well there to pick up from that long distance out, and it was a brilliant ride as well, settling in the right position, you know, in these stronger run hurdle races. It's hard if you're on the front end, or harder if you're on the front end. So, you know, Captain Hugo had been ridden more prominently in the past, was put in sort of mid-division prominently today. It was also a much better jumping performance from Captain Hugo in terms of efficiency. Falling last time out, of course, but before then had been sort of down at kind of 6.9 and around level of jump index. Today it was 7.9, so that's quite a step forward in terms of jumping efficiency, and again probably boost the form slightly of some of those horses that have been in behind Captain Hugo before, like in that deep race at Newbury, including Club de Rev, and Sinatra obviously had come out and won since, and then obviously coming in behind Taurus Bay since then as well. So yeah, was clearly unexposed. The question was Captain Hugo going to deal with these deeper waters, and has done so with aplomb.
Yeah, he has. He's acquitted himself extraordinarily well, and his co-trainer is now with Gordon Brown.
Captain Hugo then wins the Bet365 Morebattle Hurdle for Philip Hobbs and Johnson White. Johnson joins me now. Won't be going for the 100 grand bonus at Cheltenham?
Very, very unlikely. He's a horse that takes his racing well, but it was never the plan to go to Cheltenham, so Aintree would be more on his radar than Cheltenham.
He's recovered well from that fall at Musselburgh when he was in with a chance of winning the Scottish Supreme Hurdle.
We're still very happy with the way he was travelling. It was a nasty fall. Fortunately, he came out of that absolutely A1. He's schooled a couple of times since. As you can see today, he's still not the slickest of hurdlers, and he will make a nice chaser in time. But while we can pick up races like today, then we'll stick over hurdles.
And you must be proud of him today in such a competitive race. This was his handicap debut.
Yes, it was. I hoped he was off a reasonable mark going into today's race, but as you say, a massively competitive race, and couldn't be more chuffed to come all this way and pick it up.
Why did you target this race in particular, Johnson?
It wasn't actually particularly easy to find novices, with his double penalty, and just looked at this race. The prize money was certainly encouraging, and as I say, I thought he was off a reasonable mark. So.
And did you say your daughter Molly's involved in this horse in some way?
Yeah, very much. She actually owns a share of him. A great friend of mine, Alison Scrimminger, said he was looking for a horse. Molly is his goddaughter as well, so it's a fantastic story. So she's done a great job from Brian Murphy in Ireland.
Well done, the whole team.
Thank you.
Watch live racing now on racingtv.com.